Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, I'll be making a rectangular flared dress for a 10-year-old and I'll be using this fabric. So to get your gown length, you measure your desired gown length and then you subtract whatever inches you need to subtract for your off shoulder. This is an off shoulder dress, okay? So for an adult, I advise that you work with your upper bust, depends on how much you want to expose. So for this 10-year-old, I got 32 as the desired gown length and then I subtracted 4 inches from it. I got 28. On the width part, I'll be multiplying that 28 by 2. So I folded this fabric into 2, all right? So it means the width is longer than the length, all right? The width is longer, so it's cut in a rectangular shape. So then I'll fold this into 2 and notch the midpoint. Now this one piece is for the front part and I made 2. So I brought the 2 together at that midpoint which I notch. Okay, one will serve for the back and the other for the front. So now I got the midpoint of this fabric and then I'll be placing half of the shoulder measurement on both sides of that midpoint. So the shoulder I'm working with is 13 inches and dividing that by 2, I got 6.5 inches. I'll be placing that 6.5 inches on both sides and this will serve as the neckline and the armhole at the same time. So I like to notch this point, okay, just to ease me when I'm sewing it. So sewing this part, I'll be using about 3/4 inch to sew from that shoulder measurement to the other end. And I'll do the same thing to the other shoulder measurement. I am sewing using 3/4 inch to the other end. And when I'm done with that, I'll simply fold the edges that I have left, okay, all the way around. That's the hem and the edges. So for the straps I'll be using for the off shoulder, I measured 4 inches width and 27 inches length. So it's simply adjustable. It will be adjustable, okay? I made 4 pieces of these straps. I'll take it to the machine, use 1/2 inch to sew it, the length part, and then sew 1/2 inch and close one part of it, okay? I made 4 of it and then I hem the sides. So from that midpoint now, I need to make the mark I have there longer because after hemming the neckline, it might not be visible again where I notched that part. So I'm simply drawing a line to ensure that even after I have hemmed the neckline, it will still be showing. So when I'm done with that, I'll double fold the neckline, okay, in a way of hemming. I'll double fold it on both sides. So the front I'll double fold and the back I'll double fold. After double folding, this is what I have. And remember the midpoints that we marked earlier. Okay, so I'll go back to that midpoint and I'll be measuring about 3 inches on both sides of that midpoint. Okay, now the 3 inches for the neckline and whatever remains of the opening will serve as the armhole. Okay, so I'll mark that on both sides for the front and I'll do the same thing for the back. So if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Please consider subscribing, and if this video gives you any value, please give me a thumbs up. So now for the stripes, I have prepared the 4 stripes. Okay, I'll simply double fold it and take it to the point of that 3 inches that I marked. Okay, I'll place it like so, 2 facing each other and on the other side 2 facing each other. So they have to be on the same spot, just the way I marked it. And then I'll sew it in a square form just to reinforce it. I'll just sew it following the shape of what I folded there, and I'll make 4 of it like so. I'm done with the dress and this is what we have. And the beauty of it is that some parts will be longer than the other one. If you find any value in this video, please give me a thumbs up, like and share, subscribe, and turn on your notification button, alright? So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.